Welcome back to another motherfucking video. Today we're reacting to Stableronaldo ranks the hottest streamers right now. You know, we've seen a little bit of the list going on and everything. Keep our ear to the streets with everything going on. Another day with the best community in the community. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's just get right into it because this shit's about to get good. Everybody say hey to YouTube. YouTube, you're so cute.
Our top 10 streamers.
I just wanted to react to the top 10 list. I might skip through this after 10 minutes.
And show us how you did in the comments down below.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot.
Unless y'all are engaged.
I'm a bigger household name than Jinxie.
No.
Man, no.
You better hate on women, chat.
Oh,
not now. No, he's not. And I love Ron. We just reacted to the core boys.
Complex
Today.
list. You love them, you hate them, but you're always talking about them. Welcome
we
to
hate
Bros.
them. They're stupid. I gotta get through the flow.
All right, influence, impact, reach is our criteria.
Okay, remember his criteria, chat. Influence, impact, and reach. Now remember this when we see this list.
Okay. So there's a lot of like.
Remember this,
variables
Oxy.
around this.
Yes, we're gonna go through the first 5, 1 through 5, then 10 through 6, until we have your re-ranked list.
What?
Before we get into it, where do you think you are? Like, what number out of 10 do you think you are on this list?
I would say probably high up in a humble way.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Ron is top 10 and streaming on Twitch. Let's do something right now. Let's cause it get real tricky. It gets real tricky. I'll say we won't have to do on Twitch because speed is #1. And if we're not gonna include Kai, because they're saying right now, by the way, maybe they mean as in right now this year. Kai hasn't streamed this year. Kai's my favorite streamer of all time. Castanet's the best streamer of all time. Let's just get that out there. So he hasn't streamed this year. So we may not, we don't have to include him on this list of best streamers right now, even though he still did shape the sphere of Twitch. So yes, Kai shaped the sphere of Twitch, but we're not going to put him on this list of influence right now because he hasn't streamed in 7 months. That's just facts. Okay, boom, let's go from here. I think Ron probably like 8 through 10.
Influence like is a big thing, and like I feel like I'm influential, but like there's so many streamers can like.
That's why it gets tricky. Is Kai still top right now though? Because based off all his like influence, impact, like virality, like clips going through the community, Kai is the biggest streamer still in the space, regardless of if he hasn't streamed one time this year. He's still the biggest. He still influences how the way, even the fact that the way of my streams are going right now. 24-hour streams, people doing 24 hours with segments. Niggas was not doing segments on Twitch before he did his 24-hour stream with segments for every hour. So yes, you still like I'm saying, he's my favorite streamer of all time. I would put him on the list, but if we don't want to put him on the list because they're talking about right now, we can remove him. But he's still a solidified first. Like he's still a first on the list, regardless, because of the influence. Regardless, gang.
Push narratives. It's like,
yeah,
I like smaller streamers
so
for real.
I'd be high up
like
there,
both.
probably like a 9 or a 10. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I
So
agree.
we'll see.
We'll see. So let's get into
Ron
it. Let's
is
look
in the
at
space,
our #1 streamer.
I could have guessed that. Like speed
I
is
agree.
like, bro.
That's why like I'm gonna agree.
Like,
speed right now is the biggest, no question at all. Like engagement around the world, like speed is the biggest streamer in the world, in the whole entirety of the world. That's it.
He's a
You're my only
household
streamer.
name. Like,
Agent.
my
I
mom
watch
knows me,
Agent
you know
every
what I'm
day.
saying? Like my cousins.
Agent, Agent inspires the fuck out of me. I watch, bro. He's the hardest working streamer I know. I ain't gonna lie.
Like they know who he is. Like everyone knows
Speed up there
so,
too.
Like, that's gonna be hard to move.
Speed and Agent.
How do you think he like took that crazy elevation point? Like, what do you think did it?
It was
I watch
soccer.
Agent every day.
The Ronaldo.
Yeah, like it's
Hardest
once you
real
hit
nigga
like
in. Agent,
international
yo.
fan
Agent
base,
put him
it's
pain.
game over. Because like
and he's creative as fuck.
International fans are way more like die hard. I think.
You know, I agree. I think once people realized
Facts.
he loved Ronaldo and he watched
sports and
yeah,
Facts.
like
Once he started playing
what
FIFA.
elevated him. So
I know too
Speed
much
is our
about
#1,
streamer
and let's
lore.
reveal our #2.
Yeah, I
Kai,
figured.
of course.
Now, but look, some people.
That's why it's like the thing is though, in speed, Kai is a bigger streamer than Speed in streaming. In streaming, Kai is a bigger streamer than Speed off influence because people shape their streams around how Kai streams because they know the virality that comes from his creativity, the clips, and just how much engagement that Kai gets. Speed is the biggest in the world though. Like he's the biggest, he's the biggest, most known on earth, like the biggest streamer known on earth. But people actually shape their streams around how Kai streams. So it's like a bit of a difference.
I argue this.
It's like this interchangeable 1 and 2.
Inactivity over the last.
I can't watch someone that I can't personally have a combo with.
What do you think? Do you think Kai still is?
I wouldn't say. No,
honestly,
I'm not
I think Kai even knows like. It's not even like a disrespectful way either. Kai and Speed are good at like their own.
Damn. You know what's a good? Yo, they ain't put Joe on this list. Joe up there right now. Joe Bartolozzi is up there right now. Joe, I forgot about Joe. He's a sleeper on this list. It's not that even that he's really like shifting anything in streaming per se, but he holds his own little niche and he holds his own world. And I saw when he broke through with Jinxie this year. I saw when he like finally connected with Jinxie and his audience grew like from 6K average to like 10K. And like just the way like Joe rearranged the method for Twitch. Like TikTok, queso was the last method that worked. Well, burnt peanut was the last method that worked on Twitch. Before him, it was queso. After, the most recent method that's worked on Twitch, the most recent major top 1% streamer that grew to that space is Joe Bart, and it's because of his YouTube method.
Like Lane,
he switched from TikTok at the beginning.
Like for Kai, he's so like creative. I feel like he's innovating like Twitch streaming. Like for instance,
everyone
like
knows Speed though.
When Twitch streaming was like the Aiden Ross era, when Aiden was streaming on Twitch, like there were celebrities that would come on and kind of do their quick segment, etc. And they loved Aiden for Aiden. But like I feel like Kai, when he did it, it was like it's like iCarly. That was the example I wanted to use. It's like,
I don't like that
when
niggas
you
don't
go
be
into
mentioning his
Kai's
gaming
stream,
segments.
you know it's gonna be like 5 hours, 4 hours, but it's like high like content on a desktop. Like he doesn't really IRL. That's a great example. Like Speed IRL streams, like Kai, he does, but like I feel like most of his streams are desktop.
Love Joe Bart though. Joe Bart's one of them ones. I'm telling you,
they're just
he should have been on the list now that I'm remembering.
Like on desktop, you know what I'm saying? And
Joe is one of the
man,
ones in this
community.
So
fucked, man. But like same with Speed, by the way. Speed does great. Like some of the greatest memes ever are from Speed.
I agree.
But
Speed got some of the greatest memes ever.
If Kai were more, you know, obviously he's taking a step away from.
That's what I'm saying. People discredit him for like taking breaks, but like he's focusing on like what he wants to do. And I also call me dick riding, but like I swear, like I get inspired by that because like, bro, you see how much like Kai gets hate online. He doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, he's inspiring. So yeah.
Does he show you a path out, like once you're tired of streaming, to do something else?
Yeah, and I think that's kind of like the push he wants to show is like.
I'm sorry I keep pausing, but I just love talking about this shit. By the way, Aiden top 3 influence, easily. But I love talking about this shit. Kai had this conversation with Chris in his room where like it was on the Ring camera where he was explaining how streaming is a track race. And it's like once you do something in streaming, it feels like you break out of that track race. But if you just don't let it marinate and you don't let it sit with them, like you have to take a break away to let it really like resonate with people. Like this entertainment that you just gave them, the moments, the clips, it has to really sit and resonate. Because if you just come back in it, you're just back into the track race again. And he was explaining that shit. And that's exactly why he hasn't streamed yet again. Still, he wants to stream when he wants to, because once he gets back in, once he streams again, it's going to be like, hey, when is Streamer University? Hey, when are you doing a gaming marathon? Hey, when are you doing this? People are just expecting these moments from you again because you're so good at them that they're not even fully appreciating them. Like you're back in the track race. I ain't gonna lie, not many people spoke on that video where he was talking to Chris. That was one of the best analogies that Kai has ever given in anything like that. That shit resonated so deeply, and I still remember it to this day. Even the people that be talking to his community on Twitter, they don't talk about it that much. That conversation he had with Chris about the track race is why he hasn't streamed again yet. He wants to focus on whatever, his brand, of course, but he doesn't just want to hop back into the track race and then it's like, when is Mafiathon 4? When is hey, bro, this shit has been... Another point. I know he learned a little bit, like he didn't learn from Cardi to like silence ads to it, but this shit has been hitting. If you go on Twitter and you just look at the amount of clips like we miss Kai or Kai Sinat's streaming, like now the clips are starting to marinate because they're reposting clips from this time and it's like, damn, you didn't even remember he did that, or damn, you didn't even remember he did this. That track race conversation resonated deeply. I'm sorry, I had to say that.
Stay in like this bubble of streaming, even if you are just a
damn.
streamer.
Good night, Oxy. Good night. Keep it tight. Have the best day tomorrow night because anybody deserves it. You deserve it. I love you. Appreciate you. Thank you. We'll see you again tomorrow.
I'm not moving it. Yeah, that's
okay.
I wouldn't touch
So let's move on to our third spot.
No.
Is you?
Fuck no.
Why did y'all use the most chopped photo?
It was Getty.
No.
It was get your Getty updated,
Hell
man.
no.
Bro, there's a photo
Ron
from
above
like
Jinxie. Ron above Queso. Ron. No. Hell no. Ron above XQC. No.
5 years ago. Oh my God.
Complex just be saying shit.
Do you remember how do you remember this day?
Yeah, do you know what happened? Not one. Jason,
I'm skipping past some of these once I explain myself because it's already
super creative. Like, I'm a creative streamer. Like, I'll give myself the credit, but it's like not even like a humble way. I know I'm not doing like innovation like Kai and Speed. Like, it's just like I'm not competing at that level. And I honestly
not to say he can't.
People can always say like you'll never get to that level. I don't want to be at that level.
Not to say he can't. I think Ron could. Ron definitely could be he could be a host of something. He could, and he already has hosted something before. Ron has that. He has that. It's just not his. He doesn't want to do that yet. But he's not above Jinxie, Queso, or.
Like, I think it's dope,
that,
like, how much, like, money they're getting and fucking, like, fame. Like, that's dope. But, like, bro, I can't keep up with, like, imagine, like, every single day you have to one-up yourself. Like, well, okay, we do Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's the track race combo.
Cristiano Ronaldo? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're always trying to one-up yourself. And it's
that's
like,
the track race.
Like, I can't compete at that level.
It's funny you say that you feel like you're inconsistent because I think one of your strengths is that you're able to consistently deliver an entertaining product that fits within your base.
Yeah.
Like, the speed base.
I agree. I do actually agree.
You know, the speed base is expecting him to be anywhere in the world doing something crazy. I feel like your base, they're acting as a fly on the wall to these unique experiences that are hyper niche. Like when you came to New York,
that's a good
what a lot
point.
of people say is like the most common comment I get about my content through like friends, through creators, through like big creators, small creators is always, people always ask me is like, how do you get people to watch you do anything? Like there's been times where I walk around the house 50 times and I'll have 30,000 viewers, 40,000 viewers. Sometimes I'll do like crazy content. Like you said, when I went to New York and it's like 50,000, 60,000. Bro, it was like 10 hours and I planned maybe 30 minutes of that stream. Everything was like spitball, just like, and I feel like that's my talent is like I can do anything and make it fun, you know?
Exactly.
That's a good point. That's a real talent of streaming improv. That's so important. That's why I feel like Agent is elite because he can make a simple day elite stream. If you can make 4 hours of something really entertaining, know how to spend time with people, make it like you don't know what to expect, like just leave it open for variables. That's a good stream. Agent knows how to make simple tasks. Simple tasks seem very exciting. You're going to pass some time for 4 hours and you enjoy the time that you spent with this person.
And like your transparency, like I think back to
Comfort streamer.
Maybe it was like a year ago where you also were transparent about like how much you paid your cameraman, how much you were making off of streams. I feel like that is helpful for kids watching who, you know, everybody wants to be a streamer now.
I feel like obviously from like what clips people see online of me, it's very cut, short, like quick. People can make a quick judgment on me that I'm like a piece of shit or whatever. But like people who like actually watch me or meet me in person, like I like to give the best advice, like real advice. Like I don't like telling people what they want to hear. And I've kind of done that online too. It's like I've shown months where I've made 500,000 to like 800,000 and I show like real analytics. Like, God, we're going to be stuck on me for a minute.
Nah.
We are.
That need people.
Next.
Senna?
Good picks for like, she's very like, I ain't gonna lie. It's just I'm putting Queso and Jinxie over Senna, but Senna is the first lady on the list for sure. Senna's first lady on the list for shit sure. Like I'm telling you, I've seen it. Like she was Poggers first, and then when she broke into that community with Agent, she took that shit and ran with it. Some people had that, bro. I'm telling you, like you see it because some people. I'm gonna be real. Jalon streamed with Agent and she didn't grow. A couple other Nina streamed with Agent, but she didn't grow like Senna. They're putting belt. Good content is good content, and people know Senna been putting belt since day one.
Big Senna.
She deserves this. Her and Extra Emily, top two. Like her and Emily is top two.
You think Senna is 4? Let's get into it.
Like I fuck with her a lot because like me and her are good friends, but like we always joke around with each other. We always make fun of each other. Like. The way we look, the way we act, the way it doesn't matter, right? We always we have a really good relationship.
She's good to bounce jokes off
top
of. Top
4 Senna, yo. I'm sorry, she's gonna see this. I don't even think I'm top 3 either. So it's like, I think for right now she'll stay at 4 because like for a woman creator, bro, she's at the top of her game. She's like, bro,
who? PBM.
It's so crazy.
Max.
You're good.
Like a spicy one.
I ain't gonna lie.
This next one.
Max a good pick because Max putting fucking belt in a niche music lane, and he really fully stepped into it and took a risk, and he's thriving. He's one of the biggest on this app too. So, that's a good place. I don't know, but like they keep putting they keep putting all these people over Jinxie and Queso, and I can't rock with that. None of them are bigger than Jinxie right now. Senna and Blackboy Max are not bigger than Jinxie, and neither is Ron.
You're good. X
Hit
Phase
400K on League of
brother.
Legends,
Yes.
gang. He
PBM.
revived
It's
Rainbow
so
Six Siege.
crazy.
He had a chess tournament with 100K plus in there.
Because I've
Come
known
on, gang.
him for like, bro, I've known Max since he had like 500 viewers, and like,
Yo.
he'll tell you himself, it's like, I have like a pretty good eye for creators that are coming up, and like, bro, I remember messaging him, and he was bigger
Really?
than me
Why
at
you
the
ain't got
time.
your eye on
Like,
me?
I was like, bro, you're gonna do so much, blah blah blah. When he had like 1,000 viewers, I was trying to get him to sign to FaZe when he had like literally 1,000 viewers. When I was the
Yes.
only one in FaZe, and like, he's definitely a fucking above center. Let's just
Yo,
Good lord.
respect to Cinna, but
respectfully, like, bro, when you go to Max's stream, he could have 1,000 viewers, he could have 10,000, he could have 30,000. It doesn't really matter. The stuff that gets clipped from it, like him putting on artists, giving them a bigger
Facts.
platform, like, bro, when we lived at Broadlawn, the first FaZe house where we were all together, he would always have
look at
like
Lacey.
creators come into the house. Like, I've met Osama-san, Lil O,
Yo,
whatever.
facts.
of course,
Yeah.
of course. Be honest with me, bro. Do you miss like the FaZe era?
Oh yeah, I miss
Yeah,
the FaZe.
that shit's
like,
crazy
do I
to
miss
think
the FaZe
about
era?
now.
Yeah. Do I miss the actual name attached to us? No.
No.
I mean, kind of, right? I was a fan
Fuck
of FaZe
no.
since I was like 11 years old.
Fuck that little name.
Right?
But now I feel
We gotta get through this list. They yapping.
Like, bro, he do though. Basically, what I'm saying is, I think he's way above me and Cinna. Obviously, Cinna.
I agree. Max above Senna and Ron.
He's above me because, like, bro,
Influence.
he's very
He's-
culture, like, impact. Like,
It's
Yeah.
look at
exactly,
Platform
gang.
Max, you
And
know.
he got nominated for a Grammy. That means, and that song, like shit he recorded on stream. Even the songs, like, okay, like they have virality through clips. Max has that too, but he also has virality through songs. So there's an extra, like, he's in another lane as well as streaming. Plus y'all, like, you know, so it's like y'all might be the best streamers ever. Y'all might be the best gamers too, but that would put you in two lanes, like gaming and streaming. But music and streaming, some of them are just desktop streamers. They just do cool, like do stuff with their friends, etc. Just live well. But
Oh, like, he went to the Grammys, like, nomination for a Grammy.
he's in a
like,
different lane.
mainly, now let's go to the number 10.
Is that a good top 5? You think so far?
Look, you haven't messed with
My
our
top
list. You
five?
have
I ain't gonna lie, my top 5, I'm gonna go for me. I'm gonna do it personally. Then this is my list: Kai Cenat, Ishowspeed, Jinxie, Queso, Joe Bart. That's my top 5 right now on Twitch. And then you got like Max, XQC, Aiden,
go to the number
People
10.
Is that
like
a good
that.
top 5? You think so far?
Look, you
it's
at
mid
like,
top 5.
disrespect.
Ooh,
Aiden.
Rakai is in the top 10 for me.
Aiden Ross.
He's gonna be one of the biggest streamers ever.
This is low key,
Similar
like,
to Speed.
disrespectful. 8 and 9. Why do you have him at 9 and 10? 9 and 10 these.
So this is, like I said, a right now list. I know whenever Aiden's name comes up, it's always the historical
Right.
data. Like, he's done so much for,
See,
you
I
know,
agree with that. I feel like it's always he's done so much.
yes, to popularize streaming. The reason he's still in the top 10, partially because he makes headlines for a lot of crazy shit,
Yeah.
better or for worse. We're not judging any of the streamers on, like, ethical values.
Right.
Like, it's all just kind of...
No, I'm just curious, yeah.
Yeah, influence, impact, and reach.
Aiden, it always is. That is true. It's always like what he has done, but I feel like what he has done has solidified stuff for even me. So like
Everybody.
I
Aiden
wouldn't
is
say,
one of
like,
the most
he
influential.
made creators, like, in a sense, because I feel like that's always disrespectful to say, like, oh, this person made this, because like, people could say that about me. You know what I'm saying? But like, he made an opportunity in a lane for like people to have eyes on streamers. Like, he had such a cultural impact. Like, I would say it's unironically like one of the biggest things on the internet in the last like 10 years is like Aiden Ross, and it's not even me dick riding. It's like it really is the
Yeah, because the shift, but it's like, I ain't gonna lie, I still would say Kai and Speed surpassed what Aiden did. So it's like, and I know people hate hearing that when it's like somebody mentored you and then you become greater, then you succeed your mentor, then it's like people don't like hearing that, or like the original's always better. It's not all the time. It's not always. That's just the truth. Sometimes people do come along and greater what they've been given beforehand.
I would
That's
say
just
I'd
the
keep
case.
him at 9 for now, but I want to put him up. I wouldn't
Like,
I need to see the rest of this list.
original
They're
Aiden.
fucking
maybe
yapping.
he's a great select. Keep him
I'm
at
getting
right.
sleepy.
Come and go.
9 and 8.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm just finna skip to where the list is, man. Fuck this. They yapping their ass off. Okay, the list, the bottom 5 was Phantom, Aiden Ross, Senna, Extra. Oh, wait, is this? That's Ron's list? Hold on, let me see their list. What the fuck?
And then you go down a level. It's like it
affects
away.
you. Those who are like,
I think Jason is a great streamer. He's one of my best friends, obviously.
Queso, Agent, Jason the Ween, Valkyrie. Jason Agent got to be on the list.
See, I honestly probably would put him in my personal top 10. I think Agent is so good at what he does and consistent, bro. Like, no matter the viewership, like, I've seen him at like 4,000 viewers. I've seen him at 10,000. I've seen him at 30,000. It does not affect his attitude. And that's crazy, by the way. There's a lot of streamers who will admit it, including myself for a long time. If you're not at this level, and then you go down a level, it's like it
affects you.
Yeah, it's like, bro, if you guys uploaded this video and it's a 10 out of 10 and gets 4K views in 50 hours, it's like, okay, maybe we should private it.
yeah.
It's
but
hard
like
not to.
Yana, too new, DDG, too new to streaming, in my opinion. Marlon.
Yeah, DDG hasn't really pushed the space of streaming yet, but he is like solidified in the YouTube scene, like content creator in general, but streaming specifically. Not yet, even though he has done some production like with the shows and he had a good streamer university, it just ain't.
You're chopped. Pokimane, GOAT of Twitch, Valkyrie, still go to Twitch. Honestly, I have to. It's XQC.
XQC, really?
XQC, without a doubt. I'm going to move him to 3. When you think of streamer...
Who moved out? Rakai?
Please.
XQC, without a doubt.
Ray don't deserve to be on the list. I ain't going to lie. Okay, so... I'm just gonna go off this and then this to be the video. I got Kai, Speed, SUC, Black Max, Stableronaldo, Phantom. Phantom ain't streaming this year, even though his GTA server is one of. That's something that's its own world. D10 is a whole world. That shit's made so much money for so many people. Similar to like other people like Kai and Speed giving people opportunities, Phantom has given similar amount of people opportunities, and that shit is a lot of money. Changed their lives. Changed lives. The impact on even just the GTA RP scene, bringing life to that scene and making real movies out of real like GTA. Niggas could have still just been playing GTA Online, but he brought a whole different light to GTA RP and 5M, so he definitely deserves to be on this list. Niggas be playing 5M for nights on end. Nothing else but 5M. So.
To 3.
That's,
you think of streamer?
I'm going to end it there because they're just yapping. Complex never has a good list, but I don't know. You know, I ain't going to lie. I like Ron's explanation of some of these people and things of that nature. I might go back and watch more of it on my own time. I just wanted to see what he had to say and see his list of 10, because their list that they dropped of the top 20 streamers right now was so trash. They don't know what they're talking about, but oh well. W video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one, YouTube, and that's what makes us